You know, guys, it's been a very long time, but we found another error for the collection. You guys know I love errors, I love variations and all that good stuff. So coming out of B-Case, this was one of the recolors for the Mach-E, and this one actually has a split wing. Check it out. It's very interesting, very funny looking. Of course, it looks like you can handle left and right hand turns just individually, but there we go. Added to the collection, we do have our Mach-E's in this section. And then I do have a few more of these that I was going to use for customs, and they're actually sitting in that display over there. So, of course, another great one added to the collection. We also have a mail call and a couple customs you can see sitting right here. So, of course, stay tuned and welcome back to the channel.
Let's go. Zooming on my flow. Mustangs and more. My garage, my goal. Let's go.
All right, guys, before we kick things off for the customs, check it out. We got two packages. We got a collaboration effort between Diecast Sin and Kinkaid Kustoms, which I cannot wait to open, guys. This was a birthday gift. It's a little bit late, but that was just because I was trying to get my P.O. box set up, all that good stuff. So that is what's in this box. And then we have another package from Johnny over at One in Toys. This is awesome. I can't remember what's inside of this. We had a lot of conversations showing different Mustangs, but we have two that I can't wait to open. And of course, we do have our knife this time, so we'll go ahead and just set that off to the side. And then before we get to this, check these out, guys. This one is actually from Bob, another one for the collection. Check out this 55 gasser. Now, of course, with this one, as he does his amazing paint jobs, this is actually nail polish over a chrome finish with some really nice clear coat. So the one thing I do like about Bob's work is when he uses nail polish, it comes out like it's never intended for nail use. But I mean, the finish is beautiful. The wheel choice I think is awesome. Absolutely love this one. So I do have a whole bunch of 55 gassers from Bob in the collection. And of course, when it comes to gold, I absolutely love, and I'm a huge fan of gold releases, especially when it comes to like the supers of the GT500, the Boss 302. And then of course, there's plenty others out there. The Dodge Demon, which I used to have, but of course, you guys know all of my non-Mustang supers are completely out of the collection, minus two. I'm waiting on a package trade deal for the two that I just recently found, the Ford RS200 and the Bugatti EB110. So more to come with that stuff, guys, but here is the 55 gasser. And then this one I've actually had in the collection for some time, and I wasn't able to showcase this. This is another masterpiece by Bob. He removed the GTD wing, and then I painted it in the Nissan blue, which my buddy Ryan actually gave me the paint for. So if you guys remember, I did the custom Nissan, what's the SUV? Oh my gosh, I'll post a picture. And of course it was a factory blue. So he was like, hey man, I just needed it for this. You can have the color. And I thought the GTD would look really nice in it, capturing the lines. And of course, these wheels are the ones that Bob had put on there. No details yet, but I think it looks really good without the wing. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. We have this one. So of course, always love adding custom, especially when it comes from Bob or anyone. We got another Johnny Lightning. This was from a coworker buddy of mine, the 67 Shelby, which I do actually have in the collection. We have it sitting right over here. We have a few different releases, especially when it comes to the ones with the wheelie bar. But this one you have is the 1973 Mach 1. You have the 1967 GT, then the 67 Shelby, and then along with the 94 in the red chrome. So I did tell him that I have this one. He was like, figures, because he has a very hard time finding ones I don't have. Anytime he sees them, he sends pictures like, hey, do you have this? And he was thinking I wasn't going to have it since it's a little older. But you guys know when it comes to the Mustang collection, we have a whole bunch. Now, I will be opening that one. He was like, dude, just open it up, take some pictures, have fun with it, play with it, whatever. So let's get to the best part of this episode, guys, and it is these packages. We're going to open up the one from Eric and Michael over at Kinkaid Kustoms. So let's get to it. It's get our little knife and let's see what's inside. All right, this was a little hard to open. That tape was super thick, man. All right, so Eric did the custom and I believe Kinkaid did the paint job. But check this out, guys. Diecast Sin and Kinkaid Kustoms and Restoration. Such an awesome collaboration right here. And like I said, this was actually for a birthday gift of mine. And this is awesome. So I really do appreciate you two coming together to make this happen. You guys know I freaking love customs. Let's go ahead and toss this. All right, let's see. This thing is wrapped up nicely. Ooh, which one do we have? Oh my gosh. Oh, dude. Check that out, guys. Oh my gosh, that is nice. Look at that, man. You have the 96 Cobra in almost like a extreme rainbow. Almost. Very close to it, but you have a beautiful candy apple red look to the front, fading and transitioning into a gold. And of course, look at those wheels. Man, that looks good. And of course you have the metal work with that really nice touch that Eric puts on his customs. Really lined up with the lines of the hood. You have those really nice metallic swirl finishes into the body. And of course finishing with that paint job. Man, that looks good. Oh yeah, that looks awesome. So I believe it's the same tooling. Is it Racing Champions? Yep, Racing Champions. You can even see some exhaust details, but it is close to this one. It's actually not even this one. I thought it was this Cobra, but you can see the hood on this one's even different. It's not your traditional Cobra hood, which would have the dual snorkels right here on the front or on the top half of the cowl hood. But of course, we have to look under the hood of this one. There we go. Nice satin silver with some really nice details on it. When you look at these, there's not too much. I think these are just chrome. Yeah, traditionally it's just chrome, kind of washed out. I think even this one is the same. Yeah, it's just chrome and black, but it looks really good. Man, dude. Kinkaid and Diecast Sin coming together for this piece. Extremely special, especially since it is an awesome birthday gift. That is cool. Guys, thank you so much for putting in the collaboration efforts to get this to me, man. That is beautiful. Look at that. Wow, that finish is nice. That is a beauty. Man. Okay, there we go. Talk about awesome freaking custom right there. Dude, nice. All right, so I will keep this. I'm going to get another display case, kind of like these acrylic ones, and I will put that in there along with this. Such a cool collab right there. You guys rock, man. Awesome. So let's move on to this box from One in Toys, my buddy Johnny. Let's see what's inside. Like I said, I don't remember or know what the full contents of this package is. Oh, look at that. Very nice and organized. Packing peanuts in a Ziploc. Genius. All right, here we go. We have maybe a letter. All right, here we go. You guys know I love letters. I save every single one of them. Ooh, it looks like we have a sticker. There we go. One in Toys. Be sure to check out my man on Instagram as well as his channel. Very cool, awesome reviews of figurines, action figures. I'm pretty sure that action figure is the correct term. Just like we say diecast, not toys. So check him out. You won't be disappointed in the stuff he showcases. Very cool nostalgia, especially when it comes to like growing up with action figures. Very cool stuff. So huge thanks, my man. MHD, even though I primarily collect action figures, yep, there we go, action figures is the correct term. Your channel is a huge influence on me and what I strive to be as a collector. Thanks for all you do, Johnny over at One in Toys on IG and YouTube. Awesome, man. Thank you so much. That does really mean a lot, that my channel influences you. I really hope that I keep inspiring and motivating others to start a channel. Even if you don't want to talk, showcase your collection, showcase your customs, and just do it. It is amazing the amount of people you meet, the type of cars you can trade for. all that good stuff, guys. It's a huge community, and it's just been awesome 5 years so far. So thank you so much, man. I hope your channel continues to grow and just keep going, man. Huge fan, huge fan. So like I said, go check him out. Awesome guy. And here we go. We got, this one actually says car. So I think there's something in here. Yep. Ooh, here we go. Yep. Okay. I remember now. Oh, dude. Hold on. Let me just pop this real quick. There we go. Just as new. Oh, that is so cool, man. The 007 Mach 1 right here. 1971 in red. Wow. That is an awesome Johnny Lightning, guys. So when it comes to Johnny, this was one I did not have. I do have this Mustang from other releases. Well, I guess, yeah, I do have a Johnny right here. This one's Release 2 Series 5 of the 007. But I think outside of that, the only other one from that type is from Hot Wheels. Of course, we had this one, and then we actually had the Hot Wheels, what is it, movie series? I can't even think of the name because I can't slide it over. But here's the 007 Diamonds Are Forever Mustang, and I think that was the only other one. So this is a great addition, especially with that really cool diorama of it driving on its side wheels. Hold on, let me flip this. It's actually a bulky package. There we go. That is so cool. Oh, you have the 2002 Aston Martin. Very cool. Not for me, but the Mustang, of course, this is a great one. Oh, so this is from 2021. Wow. I had never seen this I guess I had started the channel in 2020, but man, that is sweet. Freaking love it, man. All right, that is everything from here. All right, this one is a car. Let's see which one this is. I can't even remember a loose one that he had sent a picture of. All right, let's go ahead and throw these packing peanuts. These are very, very useful for sure. So I will save these so I can send some stuff out. Man, which one is this? Let's see. Johnny, thank you so much, man. This is so cool, having the Johnny and then now this. Oh yes, the Turlingua. Oh man. There we go, guys. Finally have a 164 in the collection. I forgot about this one. Look at that. So we do have the 118 right here, which was sent in by HMKT over in Indonesia. And this is a beautiful 118 scale. I mean, the detail of it is beautiful. But outside of that, I never had a 164 or any other release of the Turlingua. But now we have it right here, and that is freaking sweet. Oh man, who makes this? Oh, it's a Shelby collectible. So the same series. Let's fix this tire. There we go. So same exact series as this one, which is sitting right here. So out of this release from the Shelby Collectibles, that's what this came out of. So that is, dude, thank you so much, man. I can finally get the 164 in the collection. That is such a beautiful car. Now, it is a V6 Mustang, which is highly modified. I think it's got a Pro Charger on it. You can even see it on here. Let's go ahead and open that. There you go. You got the Vortec supercharger. I believe it's a Vortec supercharger that is thrown onto the V6, making pretty good power. I don't know if it's a 400 horsepower or sub 4. I'm not sure. I'll put the stats on the screen for you guys. But the Turlingua is a very, very cool car, and I'm a huge fan of the livery, the color setup, and then just what they did to a V6. So that is sweet, man. So here we go, guys. Beautiful additions to the collection. We got the Johnny Lightning 007 71 Mustang from Diamonds Are Forever. Then we got the Turlingua. Now we also have a awesome collaboration between Kinkaid Kustoms and Diecast Sin with this 96 to 98 Cobra. Freaking awesome, man. Love the paint job. Color scheme is on point. And of course, the metal work for the body done by Eric is amazing. So beautiful paint job. of course, by Kinkaid. So thank you guys so very much. That is a sweet freaking custom. And then of course the customs from Bob that we have right here, the Maki Error and the Johnny Lightning 67 from my coworker. So outside of that, guys, this is what we have for this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a huge thumbs up. It definitely does help out the channel. Comment your thoughts below on the customs, and if you have a favorite from today's episode, let us know what it is. And of course, hopefully you guys are having some good luck out there finding stuff for your collection. And like I said in the beginning, guys, be sure to check out One in Toys. And of course, show my man some love and support. Let him know I sent you over. If you're an action figure lover, it's going to be your channel. And of course, as always, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so you can stay tuned for all of our future episodes. And of course, until next time, this is the Mustang Hunter. Peace.